Yo guys, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, you know me, we're talking about something sad. If that wasn't very obvious for me. Today we're talking about pain. Pain, suffering, and a little bit of death, because we already kind of dabbled into death a little bit in a previous video. But I mostly want to focus on pain and suffering in the world, you know? And like negativity and how to stay positive, like we're so good at doing over here, you know? Anyway, to start off, I want to talk about, actually I want to dive into a religion, matter of fact. Because after I did a little bit of, I was learning about Buddhism in my religion class. Well, it's faith class at my university, and it really intrigued me, and it made me dive deeper into Buddhism and what it's all about, and just the Buddha, you know? Like, and turns out he's a pretty fucking cool guy, and he finds out some shit about the world, and it's not that happy, but let's talk about it. So the Buddha, funny enough, was actually rich as fuck, you know? He was actually, he was like a royalty, and he had mad bitches, big bands. He can go band for band with anybody. He had mountains of fucking gold and just awesome shit. Like, his life was just, like, amazing. And his father just wanted to keep him in, like, his father's thinking was like, yo, keep my son in this castle, keep him away from the world. He doesn't need to see all that shit. This is good. He'll just become king, and then he'll die, and then we're good. And I'll die, and he'll become king, and then we're good. But the Buddha has some other fucking plans, now doesn't he? Because one day, not even one day, but just the Buddha is just, he's not happy, and this motherfucker wants to explore. This motherfucker wants to live. He wants to strive. He wants to get out there. He doesn't, I mean, the bitches are cool and all, but like, I don't know, I guess it's not floating his boat. So, he wants to get out there into the world. So the Buddha finally gets the fuck out of the world. He gets out of his little fantasy land and gets out into the real world. And he sees some shit. Some really dark shit. In fact, he sees the deepest of shit that the world has to offer. The world throws a dead man right in front of his face, a sick man, a homeless man, or like a lonely man, and I'm pretty sure the last one was, it was a sick man, a dying man, a lonely man. Holy fuck, this is actually really bad that I actually forget this. But anyway, he comes across an old man. Anyway, he comes across the 4 deadly fucking shits of the world. And when he sees this, he's like, holy fuck. The world is deep. And I do not want to spend inside this fucking castle. I want to get out there. And he meets a monk. A wandering monk. And he's like, you know what? I want to wander. I want to figure out the land. I want to stop. I want to stop all this fucking bullshit from happening. All this death and aging and... Well, he can't stop it, but he wants to do something about it. And he does. And the Buddha concludes... Well, the Buddha is moving forth. And finally, he was like, fuck it. This tree. We're going to sit at this fucking tree. Crisscross applesauce like a good boy. And think. No, not even, yeah, and just think. We're going to close our eyes and just, until this pain goes away. And I'll tell you firsthand, that does not fucking work, okay? Shutting your eyes until the pain goes away, it does not work. And granted, it didn't. He sat there for weeks. Until he finally fucking realized something. He finally realized that, to say it in his words, human suffering or human pain comes from desire. Period. Just from the desire of things. The desire of wanting, needing, that kind of shit. Like, when you don't eat, you get hungry. You have to eat. okay? You can't get upset that you have to eat, okay? But he just realized that his brain was actually playing a game with him, like, the whole time. And it was just, like, really weird shit to him. And then of course, you have to go back and relay the message that, like, yo, your brain is just fucking with you. You can't dive too deep and overthink this shit. Like, we're just human beings. Like, basically, the Buddha is a realist. Basically, things happen because things happen, you know? And, that's, I don't know. I mean, I kind of believe it that way, too. Like, kind of like, if you have a heart attack, there's no really reason why you had a heart attack. Your heart kind of just had an attack, and that's it. And there's no really real explanation. Kind of just whatever happened in the body to make that happen, kind of happened. You get a disease because you touched the doorknob. That's the whole reason. Things happen for the reason. We just don't know the reason, you know? But anyway, the Buddha actually has another saying, another lesson that I thought would be very good to showcase in this video. And it is called the arrow of pain. The arrow of pain, like a little arrow that pierces your body. And basically, when an arrow pierces your body, the initial pain, you know, the initial blood, it's fucking through your body, you're screaming like a little bitch because you just got shot by an arrow. That pain. But then the second arrow that doesn't actually exist, but it does exist in the human brain, is the narratives. Oh my God, why did I get shot? Why didn't he get shot? Why did I get shot? Why do I deserve this? Oh, my life's so unlucky. I'm such a loser. What the fuck? I'm such a failure. Stuff like that. You know? That is the second arrow. The second arrow is all the narratives that exist within the world. And it's really unfortunate to say that, basically what that means is, if someone gets a horrible disease in your family, basically what I'm trying to say is it's unfortunate, but you have to just realize that those things happen, and you have to know what you're going to do next. Because in reality, it's all about you, what you're doing next. Because you're responsible for everything, whether you like it or not. You're going to be responsible for what comes next. That person dies from the disease. Okay, what's next? Unfortunately, I mean, and it's really unfortunate. Obviously, I'm going to, like, be upset and stuff, and, like, shit is going to suck. But, like, I have to move forward. Things, like, the earth is still going to keep on spinning. Time's not going to slow down for me and wait up for me. It's just not going to do that. You know? And once I come to the realization that, hey, not that I shouldn't be upset, but just the world is fucked. I mean, and there's nothing we could do about it, you know? Pain and suffering is going to happen, and just how we deal with that. Suffering is optional, okay? The pain, that initial pain, it's going to come. But after that, it's optional. You could choose, if your girlfriend breaks up with you, man, you could choose to continue to think about that for years. Or you could choose to think about it for a couple months and slowly get over it, man, you know? And also, what we should learn from this is that when we are sad, we should not be judging our emotions at all, in any way, with no narratives at all. If I'm sad, it's because I'm a human being. It's because I get sad. If I got hurt, if I stubbed my toe, it's just because there's no universal reason as to why I stubbed my fucking toe, okay? I stubbed my toe, that's the end of it, okay? I shouldn't be asking the universe, oh God, why? Why me? Why my toe? Like, nah. Okay? Nah. What comes next? You have to choose that, okay? Oh, okay, I'll deal with the pain for a little bit, but then it's over. My girlfriend broke up with me. I gotta thug it out. I gotta go to the gym. The gym is very important, everybody. Very, very important for your health. Not only physical health, but mental health as well. Get out to the gym, whether you're a male, female, the gym will help you. It's just a place that things feel good there sometimes, you know? That's one place that things maybe will feel good, you know? And you feel good afterwards, regardless, whether you want to go or not, you're still about to feel good, you know? But to basically get back to my main point is that you should not judge your emotions at all. if I'm depressed, unfortunately, you know, like how people come out like on like they'll talk in like front of everybody, and they'll come out with like their emotions, and they'll be like, you know, I have depression, or like something like they'll come out and they'll say something, and then everyone will be like, oh my god, he's a fucking saint. Oh my god, we love him. He's saint. Like, we love him, right? And that's what happens in society when people are vulnerable. But like in small crowds, obviously that differs. But like for the most part, if you're around good human beings and you become vulnerable, you're gonna get the congratulations. Oh my god, he's so vulnerable. Like the pity party laugh. I mean the pity claps. You know. But anyway, you're not some fucking saint because you're depressed, unfortunately. But because I'm depressed, that doesn't make me... I'm not going to go sit in my bed and think I'm a fucking failure, loser,